Hi friends! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Des, and today I thought we could do some catch up in my hobbies journal. So if you haven't already seen my Techo Kaigi videos, you may not know, but this used to be my daily planner. I used it that way for a majority of the year, and then in August, I tried switching it into being a hobbies journal, where I mostly wrote about books that I was reading and movies I was watching, albums I was listening to, that sort of thing. And so I've been experimenting with it a lot this last couple of months, and I thought we could do some catch up in here today. I've mostly filled out the things on the left-hand side. I also try to write about like my knitting and sewing and things like that. But mostly I want this to be a place where I can look back and see what I thought about all of the different books that I read during the year. So I have finished some books in the month of October, and I haven't written about them fully in here. So I want to make like little review sections for them, kind of like how I did here. Like these are little book reviews. Sometimes I write quotes from books there as well. And also I don't really decorate this journal very much. I put just a little bit of washi tape on this spread at the start of October, but I haven't done anything else for the rest of the month. So I thought we could add a little bit of decoration and kind of write out my reviews. So during the first week of October, I finished reading the book Shady Hollow. I remember I finished it the night before leaving on a road trip, and I really wanted to do that so that I did not have to bring the physical paperback book with me, and instead I took my Kindle on the trip with me. So at the top, I've written the books that I'm currently reading and where I was at the beginning of the week and where I was at the end of the week. So you can see here I crossed off Shady Hollow because I finished it during this week. But I also wrote out an October TBR here since this was the 1st of October. And so I've been keeping this up to date throughout the month. I actually haven't written Shady Hollow here, so I'm gonna backfill that. I probably didn't write it because it was a carryover from September, but I like to be able to look at this list and see everything that I did read during the month as well. Okay, so Shady Hollow. And I finished reading it on Wednesday, October 2nd. So I'm going to draw some lines here. I like having that little connection to show when I finished reading it. So I just wrote a little blurb about the book right here. I said that it was a perfect cozy mystery to start off fall. I thought all the animal puns were hilarious, and I really enjoyed the world and the characters. I also wrote that I didn't find the mystery too hard or too easy to follow, so I thought it was a good balance. After I read that book, I started reading In an Absent Dream, which is a part of the Wayward Children series. I can't remember if it's I think it's the 4th book. Yeah, so I started reading that this week. And I started knitting a triangle shawl. I showed that in my last video in our little desk chat. I also started watching and finished watching Dream Academy Cat's Eye on Netflix. and I was absolutely obsessed with it. I finished the whole thing in a few days, and I like downloaded all of the episodes to my iPad before the trip so that I could watch them in the car. And yeah, I absolutely loved it. I also had already like started seeing stuff about Cat's Eye before I watched that show. And so I already knew like who made it into the band or like the girl group, but it was still so interesting to see like the way that they trained and the competition and like yeah, learn everyone's stories and everything. It was very interesting. So I highly recommend it, but warning that it is super addictive. So that's all for the first week of October. During the second week, I finished 2 books and started 2 more books. So I typically have a book, whether physical or an ebook, and an audiobook going at the same time, just like one of each. And I finished them both during this week. So first I finished listening to Furiously Happy on my car ride home from our road trip. I also finished reading In an Absent Dream. It's a pretty short ebook, so it didn't take me too long. And then I also started reading Wicked. We also watched The Royal Tannenbaums. My husband hadn't seen it before, and it'd been a really, really long time since I'd seen it, so that was pretty fun to watch that together. And I guess I didn't write anything for those days. I was on my trip, so yeah, I'm gonna write about the books that I finished during this week. And I actually want to write the headers with this pen. This is, oh, I haven't written it down in here yet, but this is my Lamy Safari in cream, and I have it inked with Monteverde Moonstone. We inked it also in my last video, my desk chat video. So I finished Furiously Happy, In an Absent Dream, and watched The Royal Tannenbaums. So I need to make sure I leave room for each one. So I've got like 2 sections here, 2 sections here, and 2 sections here. I don't think I'll write very much about the movie we watched, so I can take up a little extra room for writing about the books. So Furiously Happy is a memoir by Jenny Lawson, and I wrote here that this is exactly what it promised to be, which is a funny little book about not so funny things. It's largely a book about Lawson's struggle with depression, but told through funny stories and with her quirky sense of humor. So it was quite enjoyable and often relatable and just really interesting to hear about her experiences. If you haven't seen The Royal Tannenbaums, it is a classic Wes Anderson movie. And I wrote that I'm wondering if I was maybe too young the first time I saw this. There was definitely a lot I didn't remember, so whatever, it's fine. But it was a fun one to revisit. In an Absent Dream is, I believe, the 4th book in the Wayward Children series by Shauna McGuire, and I absolutely love this series. They're pretty much all novellas and some short stories, and they follow children that go to different worlds, and they go to worlds that are more meant for them than our world is. And sometimes they come back from those worlds, and sometimes they don't. But I love every story, and I love seeing the different worlds and meeting the characters and going on all of these adventures. This series is just really, really great. This was maybe not my most favorite in the series, because I do have some very favorite ones, but I was really excited to get to see Lundy's world and get her backstory. So yeah, it was really good. Okay, now I have to add my lines. I also like to try and differentiate books from other things like movies, but I'd like to get some like little tiny icon stickers, like to put like a movie reel here or something, but I'll just draw something for now. It's not gonna be great, but that's my try at a movie clapper. Just something to differentiate that was a movie and the other ones are books. Now this spread also could use some decoration, so let's add to it. Kind of like this cute witch, and maybe we can use this pretty washi tape. I'm not too precious with this journal and with like decorating it and all of that. It's mostly just for fun. So I'm not worried about these spreads looking amazing. I also don't have my tweezers handy, so let's add one of these little bats, and maybe we can add this cat down here, like that. Cute. Easy enough. So this spread, I didn't write very much this week. I mostly wrote about finding an error in my knitting and then asking on Reddit what I did wrong, and then someone told me how to fix it. So I learned how to like ladder down in my knitting and fix a mistake, so that was pretty cool. And I just was reading Wicked and listening to the Steve Jobs audiobook, and they're both quite long and slow. So that's why I think I didn't really have a lot to write here. So let's see. I think we also started watching Only Murders in the Building and Abbott Elementary during this week. So maybe I will add like a little currently watching section here because it just feels really empty. So let's do that, maybe like right here. Oops. Can't remember which season they're on. Abbott might be season 4. Only Murders in the Building might be season 3 or 4 as well. Whatever it is, we're on the newest seasons. I just can't remember exactly which number that is. But let's add some washi tape and stuff in here too. I really want to use this like mushrooms one. To put like a little divider right here. Like that. And then maybe we could add some stickers as well. Maybe some of these would be cute. And then I've always got these ravens as well. Let's do this washi tape. Down here. And then maybe add this book sticker. And I really want to use a raven, but I don't know where. Maybe I will just put him right here. And then I'm just kind of filling in some empty space here. I'm not going to fill like the whole page with stickers, but I think that looks better. Okay, and then we're caught up now. I'm filming this on Sunday, so we have like half of next week left in October. But I've been really good at using this week. I've been trying my hardest to keep up with it. So I'm still reading Wicked and listening to the Steve Jobs audiobook. A friend of mine came over earlier this week and we planned to make like patchwork t-shirts. And so we went and bought some like fabrics and t-shirts to do that. We were very chatty though, and we didn't get to our craft, actual crafting, but we had a lot of fun. I was writing about some video editing and watching the first basketball game of the season. The NBA season just started this week, so I'm really excited about that. It's like my favorite thing during this time of year to watch my basketball games and like knit and crochet while I do it or journal. It's like my favorite thing. Yeah, more about my knitting. I was just saying that I moved my stitch marker up on my knitting to where I was during last week's video, so that I could see how much progress I had made during this week. I hit another color change on knitting my shawl, like I finally got into the green color. This I prefaced with a W right here, which just means I'm talking about Wicked. So this is kind of how I mark that I'm writing about a book specifically. And I just hit an interesting part that like made a connection for me in my brain between Wicked and The Wizard of Oz, and I was like, oh my gosh, that just clicked. And then I had written some quotes here, and just from the book as I was reading, and so I write like the W for Wicked and then the page that the quote was on. And then yesterday was Saturday, and I cut out some little squares to make like a little bit of a patchwork notions bag for like my knitting and crochet, just to keep like my stitch markers and my measuring tape and stuff in. So I started working on that yesterday. I only did the cutting though. I haven't got to the sewing yet, but that's okay. And then I did like a little bit of knitting at a coffee shop yesterday too, and someone complimented me on it, and that was so cool. That was so nice. She like asked what I was making and said that the yarn was really pretty and stuff, and she was like, oh, I just love seeing people knit in public. So I like made my day, but I'm also so awkward, so I like didn't know like how to respond to it. But yeah, I just thought that was really sweet, so like I wrote that in here too. And then today's Sunday, and I haven't done like any crafty stuff yet. I am filming this video showing this journal to you, so I guess I can write that there. But I haven't finished any books or like watched any shows really this week. We're still watching Abbott and Only Murders in the Building. Yeah, we're just kind of playing catch up on things, but I'm gonna write in here about filming this video. Okay, so I wrote about this, and I'm definitely not going to finish these books this week. I started at 20%. I think I'm at like 30-something% now. They are just big books and take a lot of time to make progress on. So I could put some stickers up here if I have some smaller things that will fit. Maybe like this candle is actually really cute. And that's kind of fun because we have a candle going right now. So maybe. Also, these are pip sticks, and they come in packaging where they have like stickers on the back. And even though I've peeled them off, they're still sticky, so I usually just take 2 of their sticker sheets and stick them together so that they stop getting stuck to things in my little sticker storage. So that's why I have them like double-sided like this. It's so that they quit getting stuck to things. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, maybe I want to use one of these owls here. They're very cute. I kind of like this guy. He's like kind of chubby. Oh, man, I like can't do stickers without my tweezers anymore. Struggling. Oh my gosh, that pink is so cute. That is the cutest little owl. Maybe I can still put the candle down here. I still like that. And maybe I can put some washi tape at the bottom too. I think that would be cute. Yeah. Since I don't really care too much about the quotes at the bottom, sometimes I will just stick washi tape over it. But that's part of why I don't decorate much before I do the spread, because I just don't know how much I'm gonna write. And I like to make sure that I have lots of room if I need it, like this week with finishing 2 books and watching a movie. It was nice to have all that extra space, but sometimes you just don't know, like this one that was super empty. So yeah, I like to leave myself lots of room. Just in case. Let's use the smaller one. It's very cute. And then sometimes I'll take like the little stickers and try and fill in like some of the holes. Also, like, I don't care about the moon phases very much either, so I don't mind kind of covering those types of things. up a little bit. I kind of like this pink leaf to put like right there to like match some of the pink here. And these little stars are very cute too. Maybe I can put this orange and pink one down here at the bottom, since our owl is also orange and pink. That kind of matches. And then I'd like to put something else over here. Maybe like the little orange star. Man, these little stickers are really hard to do without my tweezers. But my fingernail is working okay as a fill-in. Like it right there. That's cute. Okay, I think that's okay. I don't think I need to do too much else here. I say as I keep trying to find more places to put stickers. I might put one more little sticker just down here. Yeah, okay. Actually, that's really cute. I like that spread a lot. So, yeah, I'll start this spread next week. And I'm still going to be reading Wicked and Steve Jobs. So, actually, why don't we just fill that in really quick? And maybe I can put a couple more stickers down. I'm reading Wicked, so I'm hoping to finish it like before I go see the movie. And my mom is listening to the audiobook right now, so it's kind of fun that we're both reading it. And I don't know what percentage I will be at in them. So I usually do that like on Monday. I'll come in and I'll see where I was and then write what percentage I am in each of those. And then maybe we can put some decoration on here. Like, I'm usually safe to put washi tape down here at the bottom, like that. And then this is like Halloween week, but also the start of November. So it could be fun to do something that is like a little bit more fall. But I also don't want to take up too much room. This little bat is so cute. This owl is really cute too. But like these stickers kind of take up a lot of room, so this like moth is really cute too, actually. It doesn't take up too much room. Maybe I'll put that there. Trying to decide how much I care about having a lot of room on this spread, and I kind of don't think I need a lot of room, so I'm gonna put this witch down here. Like right there. Ooh, I got it like really close to the edge. Thankfully I got it in a good spot. And then I kind of want to put one of these book stickers up here, since these are the books that I'm reading. That's cute. And then there's some smaller stickers that I could fit in over here. There's like a broom and a wand, and I think they could look cute over here and not take up too much room. I wish I was using my tweezers right now for these tiny little stickers. But it's okay, I'm making it work. Cute. And then maybe I can put a bat up here as well. Yeah, I like that. If I can get it off of the sticker sheet. There we go. That's actually very cute. I'm gonna put one of these star stickers right here too. Nice. That's super cute. I like that a lot. Okay, so I will show you the spreads that we did. So this is this week and next week. Fun! Thanks for joining me, friends. If you made it this far, consider liking the video if you enjoyed it, or leaving me a comment and tell me what you're currently reading. I would love to know. Yeah, consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. I'm trying to post journaling videos every week for you. So yeah, thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, friends.